What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over talking about the cards released in packs today in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. If you want the event cards, that is going to be a separate video. Obviously, Hedo, Pat, Burke, Bob Netolicky, those type of cards, Manute Bol. The cards available in packs, that's what we're going to be diving into, breaking down today. Now, as we do dive into this thing, if you are new to the channel and have not yet, make sure you guys do smash that subscribe button. As always, I appreciate all the support on the channel. You guys are absolutely amazing. So, we're going to start off with the Dark Matters, work our way to the top. Start off with Dark Matter Omri Caspi, I think is how you pronounce his name. He was a stud as a pink diamond. Hopefully continues to get better here as a Dark Matter. 6'9", 6'9" wingspan. Near max stats. I mean, 98 3 ball, 93 speed, solid defense. Jonathan Isaac base, Franz up run, very quick. Solid release. Pro 2 leaner. Garland with Francis, Steph escape. Jason Williams moving crossover. Now again, the card still is 6'9" shooting guard. I can't complain a whole ton about him. He's going to be able to play and compete at a pretty high level. But I still think there's a limit to how high I can be on Caspi. I do think the card's good, but I don't think he's necessarily game-breaking good, you know? And so that's the thing. He can hold it down at that shooting guard position for sure. And the best part about him is that 6'9" height, that 6'9" frame, which you can't underestimate. Next up, Max Strus, only 6'5". Look, they could give Max Strus the best sigs, the best animations, but at the end of the day, if he's only 6'5", can't be that high on him. Ray Allen, Oscar on very quick. Pro 2, Garland with Kyrie, Steph with Trey, moving behind the back, John moving crossover. This card reeks. I don't know what 2K Dev decided to give us a Max Strus card, but they should have left it in the vault. This card's not very good whatsoever. One interesting thing is I did not know Max Strus was from DePaul, so I guess that's an interesting fact that I now know, because otherwise would not have known that. Darko Milicic up next, 7 feet tall, 7'5" wingspan, center, power forward, 93 ball, 91 speed, 7 feet tall again. Needs a good release. Trey Burke base. I think that's good. Sam Perkins up run very quick. I don't know, honestly, what this release is going to look like. Trey Burke in the past has been good. John Long, I used him. It's going to be a good release because I used John Long. It's going to be good. Has Garland, has, Kyrie size of Kemba escape, Kyrie moving crossover. But at the end of the day, he's 7 feet tall. He's got good stats. He's got a good release. Gonna have a lefty release. We'll see what that's ultimately like. I think Darko's gonna be fine for a Dark Matter. And if you're balling on a budget, Darko should be able to play and compete at a decent level. No, he's not game-breaking, game-changing good, but the card is at least solid in my opinion. Kobe White up next, 6'5", 6'5" wingspan, hot spots from everywhere, 96 3 ball, 96 speed, solid defense. AI base on very quick. I mean, I gotta be honest, I'm not in love with the Allen Iverson base. It's fine, Pro 2 leaner. Garland, Kobe, Kemba, again, no D-Fox moving crossover. It's just tough for me to get to Kobe White. Again, only 6'5", obviously. I don't want to say hurts his value, but if somebody's only 6'5" at this stage, and I don't necessarily love, the card stats or animation, I mean, it's just going to be tough for me to be that high on them. Kobe White's fine. Don't think he's anything too special. Next, 100 overall, Trevor Ariza, Jalen Tyson on very quick. Pro 2, Garland with Francis, Kemba escape. Basic moving crossover. I don't know what that's going to be like. Thing with me is Trevor Ariza is he's going to be a 6'8" shooting guard that's going to have a good release, going to knock down shots, going to play good defense. As 100 overall, he's going to be fine. Nothing game-breaking, though. I mean, again, no, the thing about it is they gave Dark Matter, Cedric Maxwell, the D-Fox moving crossover how long ago? Trevor Ariza can't get it, and we're in August. Juwan Howard up next, 6'9", 6'10" wingspan. Claxton on very quick. Pro 2, Garland with Francis, Steph escape. Again, basic moving crossover. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe this basic moving crossover is special, but like for me, it's just another mid guard. And I wish all of these Dark Matters were good, but like between Trevor Ariza and Juwan Howard, they're both really mid. Dyson Daniels up next. I need him to be great. They gave him JT Thor with the Oscar up run very quick. I mean, should be a solid release. I liked his last release though. He didn't really need it changed. Pro 2 leaner, Garland, KD size up, Kemba escape, Jason Tatum moving crossover. I mean, at the end of the day, he's still going to be a 6'7" point guard, so it's tough to hate on that. As far as dribble sigs, they're not perfect. They're fine, but they're not perfect. As far as release, I'm intrigued to see what that's going to ultimately be like for Dyson Daniels. I'm not super negative on the card, but again, it's tough for me to be that high on Dyson Daniels with all things considered. Yes, I know he is 6'7", but what is he going to do that other cards in this game can't do that are relatively cheap? That's the kind of thing I'm having trouble with. Do think Dyson's fine, but I don't think there's anything that really sets him apart. Charles Oakley up next, another 6'5", or 6'9" small forward. People don't like this Matt Ryan release. I personally don't mind it. Matt Ryan, Oscar up run very quick. Pro 2 leaner, Garland dribble style. With the Donovan Mitchell size up step escape. At least he's got the Giannis cross, right? The Giannis cross is a pretty good moving crossover. Gives him a little more ability in this game. As far as 100 overalls, Dyson Daniels and Charles Oakley are your two best, in my opinion. No, they're not great, but they are, in my opinion, better than Juwan Howard and Trevor Ariza. Now to the Invincible, Zach LaVine. Has Culver, Sexton on very quick, a good release. Pro 2, Garland with Francis, Kemba escape, Zach LaVine moving crossover. He doesn't even get D-Fox. And again, I don't hate Zach LaVine, but at this stage, he is only a 6'5" point guard in a game. And again, we're in August. Like, the new 2K comes out in 4 weeks. Like, I mean, I don't know what you want me to really sit up here and gas about Zach LaVine. The card's fine, but again, I can't be that high on him. It is what it is, but yeah, I mean, 6'5", 6'8" wingspan. It's tough for me to be that high on Mr. Zach LaVine. Mark Eaton up next, 7'4", 7'8" wingspan, odd spots from everywhere. Perfect stats, perfect badges. I mean, for an Invincible. Comes with the Chris Bosh, Oscar up run very quick. I mean, it's going to be fine, nothing special. Pro 2 has Garland, has the Steph escape and the Giannis moving crossover. Again, the Giannis moving crossover does add something to Mark Eaton. No, he's not going to be the level of like a GOAT Yao, but Mark Eaton is going to definitely be able to hold it down. I'm hoping eventually with all the good bigs we're getting, maybe, you know, a guy like Big Z will eventually go down in price, but we're not seeing that yet. So I like Mark Eaton for what he is, 7'4", 7'8" wingspan. The problem with Mark Eaton is going to be his price. He is going to be expensive in this game. Latrell Sprewell up next, only 6'5", 6'8" wingspan. So as much as I am like, yeah, I'm glad he's a point guard. He's only 6'5". Does have Cam Thomas with the Sexton up run very quick. Pro 2. Garland with the normal size up. I mean, yo. Normal size up is crazy with the Lonzo moving crossover. I mean, we're in August. The card is 6'5", and you want, do you even, I gotta ask 2K, do you even want people to be excited about this card or not? Like, genuinely, I'm asking you from the bottom of my heart, do you want people to be excited about Latrell Sprewell or not? Because the way I see it, you don't. I mean, you don't, because if you did, he would not look like this. So that's what I see with Latrell Sprewell. I'm sorry, but what are we doing? Chris Paul up next, Steph, Oscar, very quick. Pro 2, Garland, Francis, Chris Paul moving crossover. He doesn't even have a good moving crossover. It makes me wonder, is 2K putting all these mid-Invincibles in packs so when we get Invincible in endgame packs, they're like filler content? Y'all let me know. That's what I'm saying with these Invincibles. Shai Gilgeous Alexander up next. Again, if you want a video on the event cards, that's going to be up on the channel as well here soon. 6'6" for Shai, 6'11" wingspan, hot spots from everywhere. Patty Sexton on very quick, good release. Pro 2. Garland, Francis, Steph escape, D-Fox moving crossover. I know people are going to be like, he was fine with the Shai cross, but the D-Fox moving crossover is better to me. He's very similar kind of to Luka Doncic. I mean, I look at Luka Doncic. Luka's 6'7", but he has Patty Sexton. He's got Pro 2. He's got all those same 6. So Shai's going to be fine, but even if you compare him to Luka's better than Shai. And so those are, again, the tough things you got to kind of figure out for yourselves. Is, you know, who's better, who do you like more, and comparing the two cards. And again, I do think Shai is slightly worse than Luka. KP up next, 7'2". Steph base, Oscar up on very quick. I personally don't love that release. That's just me talking to you guys, though. Pro 2, Garland, Francis, Steph escape, D-Fox moving crossover. I mean, even if I don't love the catch and shoot release of KP, it's a good release. I just don't, I think the Cam Thomas base is better. I think the Patty base is better, but that's just me. He's still going to be 7'2". He's going to be perfect stat-wise, perfect badge-wise, and he's going to play solid at 7'2". So I can't really hate on KP. Don't think he's necessarily game-changing, game-breaking good. They kept the Melo release the same. So you're looking at Cam, Oscar, I'm very quick. I don't mind the release. A lot of people don't like it. Pro 2, Garland with Francis with D-Fox. So the big thing with the Invincible Melo is he had this Steph leaner, and he didn't have really great dribble 6. He did have D-Fox moving crossover, but he didn't have Francis. You know, didn't have a lot going for him. He now does with the GOAT card. It's an improvement, but I got to be honest. It's not that much of an improvement. The Invincible Melo, is 90% of what the GOAT Melo is going to be. So that's my opinion on it. That's my take on it. As far as pack cards on August 1st, I got to be honest, it's a letdown. I think Mark Eaton's good. I think the GOAT cards are pretty mid. As far as 100 overalls, Dyson's the card. And then again, Dark Matters, it's Caspian Milicic. That's really what to look for today. Again, I'll have a video separate on the channel going over the event cards. That might be a little more exciting. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.